And I did 3 years as an assistant, and then I said, hey, I want to do this full-time. Head coach said, totally. And I said, I just want to bring in my own staff. So 7 years ago, he was the first guy I thought of. So 3 years after that, actually, no, did we get our 1 and 2 together? Yeah, Coach Matty and I got our 1 and 2 together. So he got 1 and 2 when I got it, hung out for 3 years waiting for a job to open up. I brought him on, and then Coach Dennis 3 years after that. I'm thankful because he's one of my best friends. And we were good friends in college. Now, we've rekindled that friendship, and we're good friends, and Dennis is going to be the next one to start that rekindled friendship. So I thank Bellmore for that, because without my friends, I wouldn't be able to be here today. A little bit about our season, 12 and 8. About 12 and 8, I think, which is irrelevant because we came in 6th place. We didn't reach our goal per se, but if anybody was at the last game of the season that we won, yeah, we know you were there. You had 2 goals. It was worth it. It was worth it. Just the way the kids responded, the way the coaches. I mean, I hugged Dennis for the first time I've ever hugged. I don't think we hugged when we scored goals together in school. Right, we didn't score many. I mean, the boys did. They did. I mean, I can only yell and scream and tell them what to do as much as I can. But when they go out there and put it all on the ice and do it, it really is makes our job 10 times easier. We want to bring the boys up all together, right? Let's have our boys come up all together.
Should have won the jerseys, yeah.
We're gonna coaches this year got the boys backpacks for the end of the year. We figured it was a nice little gift. We're gonna let them come up and find their own, but if you guys want to take a look while they're doing it, both sides. Coach Matty actually found them, so I don't take credit for it. We have a couple awards to give out for our guys this year. Yeah. Okay. This player came to me last year, the 7th grader, and it's hard to shut him up. I like to talk a lot, but didn't listen as much as we wanted him to. But you could tell that he had a drive to become better. And when he came in this year, what a difference from 7th grade to 8th grade. Not only maturity level, but his hockey skills had improved. And from season to season, you could just tell, and from beginning of season to end of season, you could just tell that he took everything as a sponge, and he matured. And going into high school next year, I think this is going to be a good thing. Our most improved player this year is Alex Gunsky. No. I almost gave myself. Okay. This year we had we usually give three awards out this year, but when it came down, coaches sat down. Came down to the Farrell Award, which is an award given for dedication, hard work, commitment to hockey and your team. It was hard to just pick one player. It wasn't that we had 2 players that fit that definition as a whole, but we had one player who kind of fit half, and the other player who kind of fit half, and then the 2 of them were just great kids. So we really didn't know what to do. So we asked the board, and they let us give a double award. So the next 2 awards are the Farrell Award for hard work and dedication. This next player, it was a hands-down easy decision. to give the Farrell Award to this player. Missed maybe one practice all year, if I'm correct. I believe he was at every game. He'll probably remember if he wasn't. He'll tell me. Every answer that I got from Spring League last year out of his mouth was yes, coach. Never questioned, and it just showed because by the end of the season, all of the kids were saying yes, coach. So not only does he have the respect of the coaches, but I think the respect of his peers and his players and his teammates is just as important. So his dedication to not only Bellmore Merrick hockey, but regular hockey to his teammates is probably more important than anything. So our first Farrell Award is Christian Fall. All right. Our next Farrell Award. Don't let me forget that. Okay. Our next Farrell Award goes to a player that I've had for 3 seasons. One of my, I hate to say favorite players, but he's one of my favorite players. Not because of his play, his attitude, or anything, but because I've gotten to know him over 3 years, and he's a great kid. It's just, and it just shows. I can't tell if this is a compliment from me or him, and you'll laugh when I say it, but at our last game versus Jericho, my dad got to come watch me coach, which was really cool. It's the first time he's ever come. And he said to me, he goes, "You know who reminds me of you?" And it was this player. And I got chills because it was kind of cool for me, because I like to be, portrayed as one of my kids that I coach. So it was nice. He said, it reminded of me when I was a kid. This is the type of player that we have where if you ask him to do something, he does it. It doesn't matter what it is. He played defense for me the first half of the season because I needed him. We needed some help on the defensive end. Then we worked a couple things around. We found some other defensemen. We got to put him back where he belonged on forward. A true teammate will do that for his team to help him win. And you could see the difference. When we moved him up to forward, we were able to really balance our lines, go 3 solid, and make it happen. And, when you have a player who doesn't question it, doesn't complain, doesn't say 2 words about going, but will just do it, that's a true teammate. And I think he is on his way to a lot of leadership as he goes on into this organization. So our next Farrell Award winner is Rob Stewart. Okay. Finally, our last award was the easiest award. Every year I ask the board if I could not give awards and just give out trophies to everybody, and Bob always laughed at me and said no. It's a joke because I don't like to give awards because it's kind of tough to pick, but this one was easy. The way you pick your MVP, coaches we talked about it is, the way we talked about it is, if that player's not on the ice, does it affect your team in any way? Negatively, of course. And we mapped it out. And although this player, I think, only missed 1 or 2 games, we didn't have him, our defense would have probably broke down a lot more than we needed to. Solid hockey player, gave us 100% on the ice at all times, and happy that I'm going to have him next year. I'll probably have all these guys next year. Nothing else to say. Our MVP is Joe Black. Andrew told me I could talk as long as I want. You guys are in for a long night.
That's not true.
Saving the best for last. Any hockey team would be nothing without what I call a momager. which is our manager. This kind of mom, we don't know what we call it, but for the last 3 years, Allison Hoffman has been our momager, and it's so hard. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't want to do it, and there's a lot of people who don't want to do it. But never miss an email, never miss a game. 3 years, 1 game, but the whole team missed it because it was a mistake, and that was 2 years ago. And it's an honor to be able to give this gift to her this year. Last couple of years, it was just Robbie's actually going to walk it. Last couple of years, we just gave like a gift card because we wanted her to be able to spend it and do it herself. But Maddie, Coach Benson, and I felt like we'd give her a little gift, something that she can use. So for If you open it, we'll explain that something can be added to it. You can open it. Yeah. There's a card there too. If you want Robbie's number on the back of that, Hockey Underground will add it. What? I can't see. Aww. They'll put. We weren't sure. It's a huge number that they'll put on the back. So if you wanted that, we get that number for you.
For manager or mom?
No, GM.
GM.
Oh, GM.
It should say GM. Yeah, we changed the G. Once again,
thank you very much.
I thank all the parents, the boys, and the boards, because wouldn't be anything without you. Thank you guys, everybody.